Okay guys, so what's up? I am just on the way to go and get our Barney from hockey practice. Not real hockey, not ice hockey, but field hockey. He's played after school today, so just finishing up. As always, the weather is beautiful, so I'm in the car today. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. We're packing his bag up this morning and getting him all set and ready to go. We need to put his shin pads in and all that stuff in his bag. And he said to me, which was kind of funny, the class that he's in, he's only 6 years old, but there's not many other kids his age that are sort of like playing hockey or doing this sort of thing, and he's not very good. He's only been doing it a couple of weeks. So most of the other kids that are in the class at school are 10, 11, and sort of like twice the age as he is. So he had a bit of a problem this morning. He sat there and he's a little bit panicked, and he's like, Dad, I'm a little bit worried because I go to hockey practice and all the other kids are better, and I feel bad because I'm not very good, and all this sort of stuff. And we sat down and we had a little bit of a heart to heart, and I said, look Barney, it's kind of funny because in life in general, it's always good, in my experience, in my opinion, to be the person that is at the bottom of the pile. In other words, it's great to be you, Barney, in hockey practice and be the worst one in the whole group, because I will have you consider, whenever you're the worst in any room, what that actually does, rather than holding you back, it actually forces you to raise your average really, really quickly. So if you are in a class like Barney would be, let's say he was in a class of another 6 or 7 6-year-olds, the trouble is you will always learn at the rate of what that person is. So I'm like, Barney, the advantage is that the cool thing that you've got by being in this class of older kids, you will actually learn faster and you'll get quicker because everyone else in the group is loads better than you are. And I've always operated on the exact same thing as well. It's why when I was 18, having got selected for Great Britain, I left this country and I moved to Canada on my own free will to basically make sure that I could up my game and play with everyone else that was loads better than I was in the environment they've got out there, which of course meant the complete opposite to what Barney's got. I was now playing against 6, 7, and 8-year-olds that were 30, 40, 50 times better than I was. Now what was kind of cool about that was, after being out there for 3 or 4 years, when I actually came back to this country, having played in an environment where everyone was 30, 40, 50 times better than I was, actually playing over here was so much simpler. It was like they were playing in slow motion. It's really, really cool. So I guess the moral and the lesson of the story today is always make sure that you try and put yourself in an environment where you are the stupidest person in the room in one way, shape or form. It's why I'm such a big believer in what we do here with the One Man Empire Fellowship and putting our members in an environment on a regular basis. When we meet on sort of like we do our monthly think tank meetings, where there are 24, 25 other smart, ambitious men that are doing better than you are in one way, shape or form. Now, sometimes that might mean that you are the worst person in the room when it comes to marketing and sales. Other times that might be you are the worst person in the room when it comes to operations, finances and whatever it might be, and you might be better at other things. But the reality is, whenever you are the worst person in the room, you naturally pull yourself up quicker and faster to where you want to be than being around people that are the same standard as you are. So you always need to make sure that you are hanging out with smart people. If you are currently in an environment where you think, you know what, the people that I am currently holding and hanging out with are bringing my average down, and you think what we've got going on here with the fellowship might be a kind of a good fit, I suggest you go now to www.applyforthefellowship.com, fill out an application, we can have a conversation. I'm not too sure as of the time of recording this video if the last spot that we've got is still available. If it is, you'll be able to schedule a call, we can have a conversation, we can discuss whether or not I think what we've got going on here is going to help you. If it is, we can go from there. If not, we can take it from there. So guys, have a good one, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go try and brave the rain and go and grab our Barney now from school. Speak to you in a bit, guys.